The stroke tried to kill me, but it woke me the fuck up. Every artery felt like a loaded gun stuck. I was blind in one eye, body heavy like steel. But the truth is, that's when God made the future real. That's the paradox, that's the twisted divine. Hell took my legs, but it sharpened my mind. I went to the edge of the void to see fate. I came back with a message and a different update. The stroke wasn't mercy, the stroke wasn't kind, the stroke was a curse that opened my mind. That was the deal between heaven and dust. Break the body to activate trust. I could've died, but I lived, and that meant something. It meant my mission wasn't over, it was becoming. It meant I wasn't here to just waste breath. I'm here to birth new art that outlives death. I'm here to build a future with my wife by my side. I'm here to create a wave that cannot be denied. We don't do this for clout, we do this for the spark. We do this because the world is drowning in dark. We do this because AI is a fucking lightsaber tool. You can use it like a weapon, or you can use it like a jewel. We choose the sacred path, Jedi shit, real pure. We choose to heal through creation, that's our cure. We will make movie universes, albums and books. We will silence the gatekeepers and break all the hooks. We will remind the world that story is medicine, that art is the antidote to the monster within. We will build songs that awaken the soul. We will build films that make the broken feel whole. We will write shit that makes angels lean in. We will write shit that makes demons scream sin. We will turn trauma into legacy and pain into light. We will turn sleepless nights into future insight. This stroke didn't end me, this stroke was the key. It unlocked a part of me, I was too blind to see it. Burn the old illusions and expose the real core. It scraped away the dead parts I didn't need anymore. It made me question why I'm alive, and now I know I'm alive to build a future, not the show. I'm alive to lead the artists who don't fit in a box. I'm alive to crack the world open like paradox. My wife is my partner in this prophecy path. Together we channel creation like controlled wrath. We are not entertainers, we are architects of fate. We are messengers from tomorrow with the power to create. And we are not doing this alone, we are calling the tribe. Every artist who feels like the world kills their vibe, come here, sit down, sharpen your skill. Use AI as your exoskeleton of will. We are building a collective of light warriors at dawn. We're forming a rebel army before the old world is gone. We'll teach creators how to break the chains of the past. We'll show them how to build works designed to outlast. We are storm prophets, digital shamans, code poets. We are the ones who actually fully fucking know it. So yes, the stroke was horrific, but it made the mission clear. I had to almost die to see the future right here. This was not punishment, it was the price. The stroke was the sacrifice that sharpened the knife, and that knife carves portals in space and time. That knife cuts lies and makes the truth rhyme. I don't worship the pain, but I honor the cost. Without that stroke, the future was lost. So here's my sermon. This is a cosmic twist. Sometimes the worst shit is the gift. Sometimes death kisses your cheek like a thief and leaves behind a seed of belief. And when that seed grows into a future so wild, you realize the stroke didn't break the child, it made the man. This is the stroke of good luck, the spark of the age. This is the future, not a fucking page. This is the beginning, not the end. This is the destiny we will transcend. This is the truth beyond the body's wreck. The stroke didn't kill me, it cut open the neck of the universe and poured in the new vision. Stroke of good luck, the portal, the incision. Now we move from survivor to creator, from pain into scope. We turn trauma to blueprint, we turn blood into hope. This is the beginning of the purple era, so buckle the fuck up. We're building worlds, we're building futures, we're lighting shit up. Stroke of good luck, this is the prophecy come true. Me and my wife and all the light warriors too. I woke up on the floor with the world going black. Body shut down, couldn't even fight back. Doctor said stroke, like a bullet to the mind. But I crawled out the grave with a fiery design. I ain't here for the pity, I ain't here for the tears. I came back from the trauma with a sword made of years. Pain made me vicious, but compassion made me clean. I transformed my suffering into gasoline. I burn with purpose, I move like destiny. God ain't finished with the masterpiece of me. Every scar is a Bible verse carved on my skin. Proof that hell tried twice, but I still walk in. I'm the gangster of hope, I'm the killer of doubt. I survived what they said I wouldn't make it out. I'm the storm that returned with a crown on my head. I don't rap about death, I rap about not being dead. They said I never walk right, never talk right, never make a dream reignite, never take flight. But I rise like the sunrise, permanent fight. I got angels in the back with my soul in sight. The pressure made diamonds, pain made me pure. I'm proof that the broken can still endure. Chicago in a heart with a Midwest core. I've been down in the pit, now I'm kicking indoors. My brain had to reboot like God hit refresh. I was walking like a glitch, but I still progress. Every day is a gamble, but the jackpot's earned. I ain't asking for permission, every lesson is learned. I'm the gangster of hope, I'm the killer of doubt. I survived what they said I wouldn't make it out. I'm the storm that returned with a crown on my head. I don't rap about death, death, I rap off not being dead. I seen the shadows, the demons whispering lies. I seen the fear in my children's eyes. I said, Daddy ain't done, Daddy's not gonna fold. I will walk through the fire till my body is gold. I will rise through the wreckage like a phoenix of steel. I will show every broken heart how to heal. This ain't fantasies, this is real life bruises. I took the pain and I gave it uses. I wear my trauma like armor plate. I am living proof that the weak can be great. I don't rap to pretend, I rap to testify that even when you think you're done, you can still defy. I've been to the bottom of the pit in my mind. I've been stuck in the dark like the sun declined. I've been choking on doubt like a noose around fate. I've been so depressed I forgot how to relate. But I crawled out the graveyard of pain and despair, and I stand here a warrior of breath and prayer. So hear me loud, I ain't here for the violence, I ain't here for the guns or the criminal silence. I'm the warrior of the hospital bed that rose. I'm the soldier of survival from the moment I froze. I'm the man that the Reaper tried twice to claim, but I got unfinished business in the Hall of Fame. I'm the lion of the comeback, king of the climb. I'm the proof that the broken can outlast time. If you feel like you dying, if you feel like you failing, if you feel like you sinking, if you feel like you bailing, just remember this voice, this flow, this breath from the man who came back after dancing with death. If I can rise it, then any ink can ascend. This ain't gangsta rap, this is gangsta hope, my friend. Turn the mic up. Yeah, I'm done being nice. Fuck every bully that ever tried to break somebody. Fuck the bullies. We don't kneel, we don't fold. Fuck the bullies. We turn pain into gold. Fuck the bullies. Watch me break every mold. Fuck the bullies. I'm unstoppable, bold. I've been spit on, lied to, laughed at, kicked. I've been talked down, dragged down, written off quick. I've been told I would die, I've been told I was done. I've been told I'd never rise, never see another sun. Yeah. Bitches with opinions, cowards with a keyboard, small-minded fuckers throwing shade like a cheap sport. I took every insult, every you'll never make it, and I stuffed that shit in my chest and I used it like a space shake. Fuck the bullies. I'm alive, I'm awake. Fuck the bullies. Every scar's what I take. Fuck the bullies. I rebuild what they break. Fuck the bullies. I'm the truth, not a fake. I had strokes, motherfucker, and I still didn't die. You think controlling a comment can make me cry? You think whispering in town can stop my grind? You think gossip in the bar can replace my mind? Nah, I'm a lion, I'm a phoenix of fire. I build whole ass worlds while they nitpick and tire. I turn trauma into rhythm, turn sadness into art. I take hate and I break it and I pull it apart. If you're standing in my face trying to make me feel less, fuck you. If you're hoping I collapse, hoping I fail this test, fuck you. If you see someone hurting and you mock their pain, fuck you. If you bully the broken to make your ego gain, fuck you. I'm here for the fighters, the quiet ones shaking, the wounded ones waking, the hearts still breaking. I'm here for the kid getting teased at school. I'm here for the adult getting judged as a fool. I'm here for the dreamer with a light in their chest. I'm here for survivor who just needs rest. I'm here for the weird ones, the owls are strange, the ones who get mocked for refusing to change. This song is a blame it if ever you can. This song is a curse against every cruel rant. This song is a shield for the soft and the kind. This song is a crown for the powerful mind. Fuck you! And if bullies got a problem with the way that I speak, then let them keep talking, their words are weak. Fuck the bullies. Say it loud, say it twice. Fuck the bullies. Being good ain't a vice. Fuck the bullies. Being kind is the spice. Fuck the bullies. We're done being nice. I can be kind, I can be patient, I can be soft-spoken, I can sit still, I can breathe, I can keep my heart open. But don't ever fucking mistake that for weakness in my chest. I just choose to be peaceful until peace gets disrespected. I'm not a nice guy, I'm a good man, motherfucker. Nice guys get stepped on, good men get tougher. Nice guys shut their mouths and let evil exist. A good man stands the fuck up and balls up his fist. I'll give you love, grace, mercy, forgiveness. But if you hurt the innocent, that's when the beast gets vicious. I don't go looking for war, but I ain't afraid of war. I don't bow to bullies, that's not what this heart is for. I stay gentle by choice, but don't twist it around, cause I flip into savage mode if you try to knock somebody down. If I see somebody being bullied or broken or bruised, my blood turns electric, that fuse gets fused. My kindness flips over into raw fight mode. I go full fucking monster, protect the overload. Don't confuse my calm for surrender, don't confuse my smile for fear. I stay gentle because I choose to, but the beast lives right here. The devil loves cowards, but God loves warriors. And I ain't bowing down to no small-minded corin' and trying to bury souls while they still alive. Fuck that, I help people survive. I can be the shoulder you cry on, the friend that you trust. But if you target the weak, that's when I combust. If you threaten the helpless, you get the fucking claws. Cause I don't give a damn about pretending nice guy laws. I hold doors open, I speak truth, I lift up the fallen. But if darkness steps forward, the beast starts calling. I don't start shit, I end it. I don't brag, I defend it. I don't fake tough, I've been it. When the innocent, I threaten a minute. If you lost you. I fucking stand front line, I won't hide behind you. I want my legacy to be that I protected the broken, that I said the hard things that other people left unspoken. I can give peace, I can give grace, I can give gentle advice, but if you cross a moral line, I'll turn cold as ice. You see, I'm not here to impress anybody, I'm here to be the man I needed growing up. Somebody who stands in front of evil like a goddamn wall, kind when it's time, but savage when you call. I don't get off on rage, I just know when it's needed. I don't feed bullies, I cut their energy off until they're defeated. I don't gossip behind backs, I speak shit to your face. A good man protects others, that's a sacred place. So believe me when I tell you I ain't here to be stepped on. If real evil shows up, kindness gets switched off. I'll unleash that furnace you thought was retired, I'll drag that demon straight through the fire. I'll do what good men do when the world's in doubt. I stay calm until I need it, then the beast comes out. They call me gone, a vegetable in a bed, tubes in my arm, fog in my head. 2 strokes hit like hammers to the temple of my life, tried to leave me for dead. I remember ceiling paint more than faces, sterile air more than places, nurses whispering in the hallway like my future was erased. I went from bed to the chair, hard wheels, cold stare, felt the floor move under me while I wasn't even there. From wheelchair to walker, every inch was a war, hands shaking on that metal, felt my pride on the floor. From walker to a cane, like a sword I had to tame, right eye blacked out on me, darkness carved my name. 3.5 long years crawling through the same pain, slow motion nightmares, slow healing in my veins. You ever scream quietly so nobody hears? You ever count heartbeats just to measure the years? You ever try to stand up in your legs, say fuck no? You ever beg your own body like please we gotta go? I'm blind in my right eye, off balance in my stride. I used to run into the storm, now I bargain with the tide. Every hallway felt like miles, every doorway like a climb, every shower like a marathon, just killing me with time. Friends fade when you're broken, some love turns thin, people get uncomfortable staring at where you've been. Some look at you like failure, like your story's out of luck, like the man you used to be is a ghost that got stuck. I held tears like grenades, pin pulled in my chest. I tasted metal in my mouth every night, I couldn't rest. I got angry at the mirror, at the pills, at the chair, at the clock that kept laughing every hour I was there. I cussed out the ceiling, cussed out the light, cussed at a body that forgot how to fight. Stand up, motherfucker, I said to my bones, don't leave me half living in a half quiet home. Some mornings were a battlefield just getting to the sink. Some nights were an ocean where I swore I would sink. My right eye useless, death gone crooked. I'd reach for the future and come back empty-handed, shooken. I learned how to breathe like a soldier under fire. Count to 4 in, hold, count to 4 out. Wire my brain to a rhythm that gets steady to quake. Build a spine out of thunder with a heart that won't break. Every inch that I moved was a middle finger to fate. Every bruise on my shins was a punch at the gate. You don't know slow torture till your limbs say wait, till a fork feels heavy and the ground feels late. And yeah, I was pissed, every day I was pissed. Anger in my jaw like a permanent fist. Mad at the doctors, mad at the charts, mad at the memories tearing me apart. Mad that my kids had to see me like this. Mad at the silence, mad at the bliss that other people flaunt when they get to just run, while I bargain with my legs for a fraction of fun. But somewhere in the rage there's a candle that stays, a cuss word prayer that somehow still prays, a whisper like move, 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 even when nothing else would prove. I drag the days like chains on the ground. I train my faith on the sound of a single foot tapping, a single step landing, a single breath standing, a single wind expanding. Bed to chair, chair to walk, a walk of the cane. Came to the door frame, sweating like rain. Each hallway lap felt like war under skin. But war makes a general when you refuse not to win. So fuck every bully who laughed at my pace. Fuck every whisper that doubted my race. Fuck every timeline the world tried to set. My life, my clock, my debt, not yet. I'm still here cursing and learning, burning and turning. My soul is a kiln and the clay keeps firming. You can measure my setbacks by counting my scars, but you'll measure my future by the fuel in these bars. And now listen close because the second half shifts. Anger's a ladder but purpose is the lift. I cursed at the ceiling till the ceiling turned sky. And somewhere in the ache I heard God's reply. Not a thunderclap sermon, not a choir in the room, just a quiet little flicker like a match in the gloom. You're not done, son, stand again, stand true. I let breathe in your lungs cause there's work left to do. I won't promise you easy, I won't cancel your pain, but I'll walk every inch while you fight to regain. Your right eye may be darkness but the left sees flame, and I light up your path by the power of my name. 2 strokes try to steal you but I stamped you survive. Now go build your tomorrow. You're alive, you're alive. I said, God, I'm furious. God said, could be real. I said, God, I can't take it. God said, then heal. I said, God, I am tired. God said, then rest. But when sunrise comes back, give the world your best. So I took that cane like a staff in my palm, like Moses with thunder, but speaking in calm. I tapped out a rhythm. Step, step. Breathe, I rewired my body to the truth I believe.
Every curse in my mouth turned into fuel for the climb. Every tear on my face watered seeds over time. Watch me, I'm not fast, but I'm forward. I'm not loud, but I'm sure I'm not all the way.
I didn't ask for permission, I don't need your blessing. I walked out of hell when the doctors were guessing. I've been through worse than opinions and talk. I learned how to crawl before I relearned how to walk. I don't wait for approval, I don't wait for applause. I don't need anybody else to rewrite my laws. 2 strokes tried to end me, and I'm still breathing out here. So why the fuck would I care what a hater thinks in my ear? I woke up in the bed like a prisoner of fate, hooked to wires and tubes while the clock laughed in my face. I went from a chair to a walker to a cane in my fist. My life turned to fire every day I exist. Pain taught me discipline, darkness taught me truth. Recovery lit a match, and that match sparked proof. Proof that I'm here because God wasn't done. Proof that the devil took his best shot and still didn't win. So fuck every gatekeeper rolling their eyes. I survived my own dying, so I rise when I rise. I don't wait for the world to tell me you may proceed. Motherfucker, I am the engine, I am the speed. I don't need your permission to speak what I mean. I don't need your permission to chase down my dream. I don't need your permission to step in the light. I don't need your permission to fight the good fight. Listen, if the devil couldn't take me when my soul was exposed, then no petty little critic gets to tell me I'm closed. If death couldn't crush me when my heartbeat was faint, you think I'm scared of a blogger who ain't even a saint? I've got scars on my body that are older than your clout. I've got prayers in my chest that are louder than your doubt. I got truth in my bones that you can't cut out. I didn't ask for permission, I just figured shit out. I built myself back from the fucking ground. I learned how to move when I couldn't spin around. I rebuilt my body like a soldier of God. I rebuilt my soul from the dirt and the sod. So no, I don't wait for your nod like a child. I walked through a furnace and came out wild. I don't say this to sound arrogant, I say it be this factual. I'm not here seeking credit from the fragile and irrational. I made my own green lights, I created my own ignition. I came back from the dead without your permission. I don't need your permission to put my name on the wall. I don't need your permission to answer my call. I don't need your permission to rip open the truth. I don't need your permission to resurrect my youth. So if you feel threatened, that ain't my problem. You didn't build me and you damn sure don't own me. God is the only one I ask, am I done? And he told me straight, no, you've only just begun.
We bent, we twisted, we shattered, we screamed. We lived the kind of nights people don't believe. We were down on the floor with the glass and the shame, but love didn't break, it just changed its name. We weren't fairy tale darlings, we were 2 broken hearts, trying to rebuild a universe from the torn up parts. I was drowning in trauma, you were drowning in fear, but somehow we stayed inside the same fucking sphere. You didn't run when my body shut down. You didn't bail when my world hit the ground. You didn't ghost when the pain made me numb. You didn't leave when the whole world went dumb. I saw you hurt too, I saw you bleed in your sleep. We shared nightmares so heavy we couldn't even weep. We slammed doors and said shit we regret. We loved so fierce, we both got wrecked. But here's the truth that God wrote in the dark. There's a kind of love that can restart the spark. And we fucking had it, we just forgot where it was. But love didn't break, it just paused. We went through hell in a rental chair. You helped me shower when I couldn't stand there. You cleaned up messes I couldn't control. You held my head like it was pure gold. I was not sexy, I was not strong. I felt like a burden who didn't belong. You could've dipped out and nobody would blame you, but you stayed in the fire and you let it flame you. You saw me broken and chose me anyway. You chose my soul when my body couldn't play. I cussed out life, I cussed out fate, I cussed out God and I cussed out the weight. But every time I cracked in two, you whispered, motherfucker, I'm still here with you. That's not Hallmark, that's not cute. That's wartime loyalty in a soldier suit. We paid for our chapters and hospital bills. We climbed out of silence like mountaineers in the hills. We bit on leather through panic attacks. We learned how to breathe through emotional cracks. And every time we almost burned the house down, love survived like a king without a crown. Not loud, not flashy, not a fireworks show, but a pilot like Ember that refused to let go. Love didn't break, we just broke around it. The foundation stayed, even when we drowned it. We were 2 living ghosts, clinging to truth. We built a life from the ruins like living proof. We don't need approval from anybody outside, because nobody else took this fucked up ride. Nobody else saw the midnight despair. Nobody else cleaned the blood from the tear. Nobody else prayed over my legs to move. Nobody else saw miracles miracles they couldn't prove. So now when I look at you, it's not just a wife, it's the only human who saw all of my life. Not the Instagram photo, not the movie scene, the ugly shit, the harsh shit, the in-between. You forgave what would destroy someone new, and I forgave the shit that almost destroyed you. We both matured into fire and grace. We both earned every line on our face. We don't say sorry like a cheap escape. We do the work until the wounds reshape. We don't run away when the tension spikes. We get louder and clear and finish the fights. We don't pretend to be perfect and sweet. We let our hearts pound like war drum beats. Love is not pretty, love is not tame. Love is a wolf running wild in the flame. Love is not fragile, love does not quit. Love storms through hell saying this is it. Love is not romance sold on a screen. Love is the dirt and the sweat in between. Love is the oath that we did not fake. Love is the one thing we didn't let break. We started this next chapter on shaken ground, where every word felt heavy and every silence was loud. We had to learn how to speak without detonating landmines. We had to learn how to breathe before we tried to be fine. I remember looking at you across a room filled with ghosts and thinking, how the hell do we repair what mattered most? We weren't innocent, we weren't blameless, we weren't kind. We were two damaged creatures trying not to lose our minds. We had trauma like rust in the foundation of our bones. We had memories like sharp nails scattered in our homes. And yet, somehow there was still a reason to try. Still something holy that refused to die. So we started small, one honest sentence at a time. One apology that wasn't defensive but designed to rhyme. One shared breath between panic attacks. One hug that didn't demand anything back. One day where we didn't weaponize pain. One meal we shared without keeping score like a game. One moment where I saw the woman you are now, not the woman frozen in old mistakes somehow. And you saw the man standing in front of you in that moment, not the wounded kid clinging to resentment like a component. Piece by piece, plank by plank, we rebuilt. We rebuilt trust like a slow resetting bone. Fragile at first, but stronger when grown. We rebuilt the way we fight, we rebuilt the way we make things right. We rebuilt the way we touch, we rebuilt the meaning of us. But rebuilding wasn't romantic montage music. It was fucking brutal and we had to choose it. It was tears into the pillow and curses at the mirror. It was shaking in fear but pulling each other nearer. It was more therapy than sex, more boundaries than texts, more uncomfortable questions than compliments, more rebuilding the house than renting tents. And here's the truth, rebuilding hurts worse than breaking. Breaking is the explosion, rebuilding is the aching. Breaking is fast, rebuilding takes years. Breaking is fire, rebuilding is tears. But we did it anyway, we chose the long road. We carried each other like an uneven load. We stopped trying to win arguments like trophies. Stopped treating each other like emotional phonies. We cut out the bullshit, we owned our part. We stopped knifing each other in the heart. We learned to say, I'm scared instead of I'm mad. We learned to say, this hurt me instead of you're bad. We learned to pause, even when burning inside. To listen instead of always trying to decide. And then the day came where the laughter returned, not fake laughter, real laughter earned. The day came when touching your hand didn't feel complicated. The day came when intimacy wasn't manipulated. The day came where the air in the room wasn't thick. The day came when love wasn't some fucking trick. Rebuild, that's the art of our marriage. Not the wedding day photos we carried, not the first honeymoon, sunset glow. The real love came in the afterglow. The love that stayed when the body broke. The love that held on through the stroke. The love that sat next to a hospital bed. The love that listened to everything unsaid. Now rebuild is not an ending. Rebuild is a way of life. Rebuild is a muscle, sharpened with strife. Rebuild is a promise, not a guarantee. Rebuild says there's still a future for you and me. So yes, we fucked up, yes, we bled, yes, we almost declared each other dead. But here we stand, brick after brick, in the mortar we use now is thick. It's made of truth, respect, and grit. It's made of I won't quit. We are not who we were. Thank God we are not perfect. Thank God we are not done. Thank God. But we are rebuilt by God. And anybody watching from outside can talk shit all they want. They didn't do the work, they didn't live the haunt. We're the ones who made the choice to heal. We're the ones who turned fiction into real. We're the ones who crawled through fire and stayed. We're the ones who refused to fade. Rebuild wasn't easy, it was blood and sweat. Rebuild was the best fucking bet we ever met. Rebuild is the flag we planted in the soil. Rebuild is our epic, built from the toil. Rebuild is the home we forged out of loss. Rebuild is a victory, no matter the cost.
Forgiveness is not a fucking magic trick. It's not a snap of the fingers or something cute and quick. Forgiveness is a battlefield with invisible guns. It's two wounded warriors choosing not to run. It's looking at a face that reminds you of pain and still saying stay even when you could say blame. Forgiveness is not weakness, forgiveness is steel. It's choosing long-term truth over short-term feel. I forgave you in the dark when nobody saw, when my heart was a cracked bone and my mind was raw. I forgave you on nights where I hated myself, on nights when my pride cried out for help. I forgave you when my legs didn't work, when my body was broken and my brain went berserk, when the world made me bitter and shook my faith, when I cursed heaven and spit in grace. And you forgave me too, don't you dare forget. You forgave my failure, my pain, my regret. You forgave my shutdown, my silence, my rage. You forgave the fear that kept me in a cage. You forgave the days I pushed away. You touched the days I felt like I didn't deserve much. You forgave the version of me who wanted to die. You forgave the man who bowed his head and couldn't even try. Forgiveness is bloody, it's ugly as sin. It's taking the knife out from under the skin. It's choosing to heal instead of infect. It's choosing to love with respect. People think forgiveness is I'm sorry and done. No, forgiveness is war that must be won. It's daily, it's hourly, it's moment to moment. It's a discipline of choosing not to be broken open. Forgiveness is not letting someone off the hook. Forgiveness is seeing the whole fucking picture, not just one look. Forgiveness is I own my side, you own yours. Forgiveness is opening previously locked emotional doors. Forgiveness is not erasing pain, it's reframing it. It's turning shame into growth instead of naming it. Forgiveness is a garden we planted in ash. Forgiveness is the rain to calm the crash. I forgave you for every time you ran scared. You forgave me for every time I wasn't there. We forgave the lies that the pain produced. We forgave the world that left us reduced. We forgave ourselves for not being perfect. We forgave the trauma that made us fucking nervous. And slowly, the poison left our blood. Slowly, honesty replaced the flood. Slowly, trust returned like a quiet dawn. Slowly, we remember we still belonged. Forgiveness didn't fix us, it freed us. It didn't rebuild us, it seeded us. It gave us the soil to grow again. It gave us the strength to love again. Forgiveness is not forgetting, it's integrating. It's not surrendering, it's renovating. It's the hardest thing two people can choose, because forgiveness means both sides lose. You lose the right to hold grudges forever. You lose the right to say never. You lose the right to weaponize the past, and in return you gain a love that lasts. So here we are, not innocent but clean, not naive but redeemed. We have scars that tell the story, we have bruises that became glory. Forgiveness is not the end, forgiveness is the gate. Forgiveness is step one to a healed fate. We earned our peace, we didn't fake it or pretend. We forgave each other enough to ascend. So next time we fight, next time we shake, we won't threaten to leave or break. We'll return to the center we call from pain, this quiet place inside our brain. We'll remember how we almost lost everything. We'll remember how we rebuilt this ring. We'll remember how close we came to goodbye. And we'll remember forgiveness, the reason we didn't die.
They don't know us, but they talk like they do. They judge our chapters without living. Page 2. They don't know the panic attacks at 3 a.m. They don't know the fights we soothed limb to limb. They don't know the screams into the pillow. They don't know the storm behind our window. They don't know how close we came to breaking. They don't know how much love we were still making. They only see snapshots, they don't know the real. They only see the surface, they don't know the feel. It's us against them. Not because we're hostile, but because they don't get it and they never will. They weren't in the ER with the machines going off. They weren't hearing me cough blood in the cloth. They weren't holding your hand shaking like hell. They weren't praying to God for me to get well. They weren't cleaning up anger that trauma built. They weren't holding the guilt I held like a quilt. So yeah, we got walls. So yeah, we got gates. We keep our truth private to protect what is sacred. People run their mouths like they earned our pain, but nobody paid the price. Nobody carried the chain. Nobody walked through this minefield barefoot. Nobody else stayed when the whole thing ripped. Nobody else got burned and still stayed to heal. Nobody else chose the real, fucking real. Us against them, not because we're bitter, but because outsiders make the love smaller, not bigger. We choose who gets access to the truth in this house. We choose who gets close enough to matter at all. You and I built this fortress of honesty and scars, and nobody gets in unless they earn those bars. We survived the collapse, most couples never survive. We did more in the dark than they do alive. We laid new bricks out of resentment and grief. We turned war into foundation, that's the belief. They don't get that love is not a brand, it's a weapon. Love is a gun, you point at death and you step it. Love is not delicate, it's armored and loaded. Love can be savage when the world exploded. They don't get that we said fuck giving up, and we meant it even when we were drinking from a crack cup. They don't get that our loyalty is not cute. It's two veterans in love still wearing their boots. We turned the trauma into a covenant pact. You protected me, I protected you back. We held the line in the trenches and screamed. We cried until we couldn't breathe. We cursed God and asked him for mercy. We never fake perfect, we choose to be dirty. We kept it raw enough to actually grow. We walked through hell slow enough to know no outside of commentary means a fucking thing if they went there to witness the suffering. So now we stay small and sharp, a tight tribe. We keep a circle like a ride or die vibe. We don't need validation, we don't need a score. We don't need the internet to tell us what for. We know who we are, two legends in pain, two lunatics who refuse to be slain. We know what we built out of ash and bone. We know the cost of the life we own. So let the world bitch about shit it doesn't know. Let the small minds gossip like a cheap talk show. We'll sit in our kitchen laughing at fate. We'll toast to the chaos we learn to translate. We'll keep what's all sacred and tight. We'll fight together like wolves in the night. Us against them, not because we're cruel, but because somebody else bled in our pool. This marriage is war-tested battle sign. This union is forged in the furnace design. We're still here, still breathing, still choosing again. Us against them, because only we know when.
God didn't send soldiers with guns. He sent 4 fur angels one by one. First the gray tabby girl, calm like a monk. She sat on the bed till the panic sunk. I said, fuck this fear, I can't take this shit. She slowed my breath till my body would sit. Then the calico girl, wild bright spark. She cracked jokes right through the dark. Fuck this heaviness, fuck this weight. She shattered depression like a damn earthquake. Then the black and white girl, night guard, no play. She arrived the exact day I came home from the fray. Fuck this trauma, fuck this dread. She stared the nightmare straight out of my head. Last came the orange boy, king energy warm. He walked in when we were caught in the storm. Fuck this chaos, fuck this stress. He laid on my chest and cleaned up the mess. These 4 weren't pets, they were sent. Heaven deployed them with full intent. When the world felt cruel and nothing made sense, they block hell with quiet defense. So angel kitties, that's not a cute name. That's the title of the squad that held our flame. 4 tiny warriors in fur and light that turned every dark hour back into night. And we honor them now, forever, legit. Cause those 4 little angels saved us, that's it. They didn't wanna hear the truth, didn't wanna hear shit. They dipped out fast like loyalty didn't mean shit. Left their own damn mother standing wounded in the rain. Ran to grandma's house like that somehow erased the pain. Then they dove head first into a cold bullshit. Satan ass dead like we're edgy now, bullshit. We said kindness matters, they laughed in our face. They chose the dark path like love was a disgrace. Fuck the lies that got drilled in their brain. Fuck the doctrines that worship the insane. Fuck the influencers feeding them hate. Fuck the bullshit that twisted their fate. We saw them pick hell like it was a prize. Saw the empathy drain out their eyes. They chased cheap politics like it proved they were deep. But it was nonsense wrapped in noise they repeat. Through all that shit, Joy and I stayed strong. Our marriage held when everything went wrong. Hospital rooms, trauma, sleepless nights. We fought like hell for a future with light. We didn't break, we fucking adapted. We didn't fold, we fucking lasted. We leveled up, we carved new stone. We built a legacy on our own. They can stay brainwashed today, that's fine, but they won't rewrite God's design. One day when the spell finally cracks, one day when the truth fights back, one day when the dark costume rips and the bullshit slips through their fingertips, they'll remember we never slammed the door. We kept the porch light lit forevermore. We still pray every night without fail. God break the lie, freedom from hell. Bring them to clarity, bring them to sense. Bring them back love when they climb that fence. Until then, fuck the darkness that stole them off track. Fuck the devil's cheap tricks trying to pull them back. We stand in the light, we stay unshook. We'll wait for the day they come home and actually look.